Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X. In between episodes, I've taken the liberty of going to the Armored Armadillo stage, and in the beginning area with the bats, filling up on lives, and then filling up all my sub-tanks with energy. That's in order to do something special. So what you do is you do that, and you go to the end, and you remember that area above the boss door that I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting, and then I'd talk about it later. Well, now is that time. So what you do is you go up there, grab that energy pellet that's up there, and then jump in the pit. And then do that 3 more times, except on the third time, I believe it's the third time, maybe on the 4th time of climbing up there, you will see a capsule up there. Interesting little secret that Capcom put in here. You'll see Dr. Light is in a gi, like Ken. He gives us a special, or Ryu, whichever one. It's a special little treat here. Just let this play out for you. Yes, that's right. You get the Street Fighter Hadouken, and it works just like it does in Street Fighter. Not that I've ever really been good at Street Fighter, but I've played it a couple times, and all you need to know, quarter circle forward, punch. Now, you can only use this while you are at full life. So you take even 1 bar of damage, and that won't work anymore. But it is a one-hit KO against most bosses in the game. It's very nice. I probably won't get a chance to show it off, because I've never... I mean, hopefully I get to show it off, but no guarantees. I'm decent at the game, but not that good. But now that we've taken care of that, we're going to jump in here to Sigma Stage 1. So pop in with Zero, same spot we were just at. We're going to split up. He's going to go in first, and then we can slip in while he's keeping him busy. He dashes off. Switch to R. So, coming to this part here, what I like to do, throw on my rolling shield, fully charge it, and then use my rolling shield, because you have those guys, those pink guys that drop down again, and like we've talked about, those are annoying and not fun to deal with, especially when you're on these tiny little platforms. This makes this a heck of a lot easier to do, because you just stand there and let them suicide themselves into you. You just gotta make your jumps properly. And then boom, we are officially inside Sigma's Fortress. These rotating turrets. Turrets! Gosh. Speak English much, Phil? I just realized that throughout this entire series, I don't think I've once introduced myself. I am Filare8 is my YouTube channel online name. But my name is Phil. That's kind of weird. Oh well, first time recording, all that jazz. This is how it goes. I'm recording all of this game in one night, basically one sitting, because it's not a super long game, as you're noticing. It's probably got, 4 or 5 parts to it. So yeah, Vile comes down and Zero's gonna go fight him. He's gonna take all the fun from us. Huh. Don't know what happened there. Well, didn't sound good. Guessing though it's not good. Let's find out. Nope, not good at all. Yeah, obviously, Zero's taken him captive. And, yeah, still in his giant mech suit. Which, even though we're probably actually more powerful than Zero now, maybe upgraded his mech, still can't touch a thing. Nothing we can do to this guy, we try to do this guy, will hurt him at all. So once again, we just wait until he's damaged us enough that he puts us into our own little electric cage. Oh, Zero breaks out. Oh no. Oh, he's not through yet. So he's going to do a big charge right on him. Boom, boom, boom. Gets blown away. Vile's still alive, but his suit is gone. And, surprise, surprise, somehow we absorb that energy into ourselves and regain our health. No, now that your mech suit is gone, I think you'll find we're plenty strong enough to take you down. Oh! Come on. That sucked. I had him. He must have been in a part of his animation he couldn't be hit. Ow, I didn't want to do that. So, actually that works. His weakness is the Sting Chameleon weapon. As you can see there, when you charge that up, you are actually invincible for that period of time. I mean, it's kind of nice you can still use your weapon. Which actually we're going to find very handy coming up. This next section. I'm going to skip by some stuff, but oh, there's Zero. And he's taking too much damage to himself. His auto repairs can't handle it. His power's fading. We're even stronger than he thought. Maybe we can destroy Sigma. Maybe we can. And Zero dies. Just a kind of sad moment. But they don't play it up too much. But we have nothing left to do but continue on. Avenge our friend. I hate this section. So many laser beams and bouncy platforms and ball and chain Joes. So actually right here, we are going to take advantage of the Sting Chameleon ability and use it to bypass all of these enemies. Otherwise, you're going through here and they are constantly respawning. So you go down just a little bit to avoid one, and then all of a sudden they've respawned, and and it's just a whole big cycle. So now we kind of get a weird boss gauntlet. It's not like the normal Mega Man gauntlets where you fight them all at the same time. It's kind of divided up over the Sigma Fortress stages. I'm a little lower in life, so I'm going to try and dodge a little more than I did in his actual boss, but they are exactly the same as they were before. No different, really. Kind of wish that in the boss gauntlet stuff, they would kind of make them a little stronger. They're just there as like a drain on your resources, really. Oh, that was nice. That wasn't. Drops there. So, again, just a whole... Ooh, came out ahead. It was worth it. So now, we come up to the actual final... the boss of this stage of the Sigma Fortress. If I remember correctly, he is weak against Shotgun Ice. So, yeah. As you'll see, he'll fall down, he'll follow the pattern, he'll always take the first turn he comes to. For the most part, I'm pretty terrible at predicting where he's going to be, and we'll run into him quite a bit. But I'm not super terrible at it. Shotgun Ice is nice. Even if he wasn't weak to it, I would definitely say use it, because it's fast. It And as you'll see later, he gets really, once he gets down there, you kind of have a split second to launch your attack and hopefully hit him. A lot of times I can see at least an area where it's safe to be. Like I could see he wasn't crossing over to the left side of the screen, so he's safe there. This is where it gets annoying when he starts to drop. She starts dropping babies, I guess. Because your shotgun ice won't hit them, and you don't have a quick access to. The ideal thing to be would to use the Storm Tornado once again. But actually, it's one of the easiest times I've had with that boss. Didn't throw a lot of babies, only I think twice, but yeah, Storm Tornado, you can always pause and switch to it. I generally don't like to do that just because it breaks away from the action. I like to keep the action flowing as much as possible. So that finishes up. So once again, I'm making a lot of comparisons to the classic series. We get dropped back out to the stage select screen. In the Mega Man Classics, we're forced to go through all of Wily's castle at one time. Something else that took me a while to get used to when I played the Mega Man Classic games. I think 7 they let you... I think they adopt a lot of things from the X series into 7. Which is good. I'm glad that they did that. Yeah, once again, I use the rolling shield here just to protect myself from those bats as they're coming down. Otherwise, you're trying to avoid them and make your correct jump stay on all platforms, and it can be kind of handy. So, once again, come to our first section of the boss gauntlet, I guess. Chill Penguin. So we're actually going to use his weakness this time, fighting him. Fire Wave. We just roast him alive. Another boss that's really kind of broken until he does. He does at least have invincibility frames that he's able to use to break our chain. And it is a shorter ranged weapon. And that's that. Once again, they really should have just made it more difficult somehow in these boss gauntlets. Giving them more life or something. I don't know if that would have really made it more difficult. Shoot him. If you don't shoot him enough time, he will jump into the giant robot mech. But anytime, like if you're... Because your mech can get destroyed just as easily as theirs. If that happens and you keep continuing on, they'll always be outside of their mechs, just to kind of give you that chance to get something back, so you don't get completely destroyed. Power up and climb the ladder. So we're gonna go up the left side here. Yeah, the left. It's just easier going up with all the rotating turrets. Hey, I said it right at the time. I guess we're gonna try and take this guy out. Make this a little easier. Maybe not. There we go. Move on to the next boss. Once again, a boss we did not have their weapon for the first time. Doesn't necessarily make him a whole ton easier. It makes him easier to reach. But of course, being the first in the line, he is weak to the last in the line. Sting Chameleon's weapon. So again, dodging. It's a lot easier to dodge and hit him with the Chameleon Sting. I don't know. Maybe their weapon should like deal less damage to them in the they're more resistant to it. I don't think it should be completely like immune to it. Maybe it's because I suck at fighting them with my Mega Buster. Or my X Buster. I guess it's called the X Buster in the X series. I hate this guy. Right on the edge. There we go. I was worried I was gonna despawn him there. Oh yeah, another great tip against these guys is to use the Storm Tornado. It's got multiple hits, and it can kind of pass through his shield, I think, a little bit. Kind of forgot about that until now, but yeah, it's a great way to help you deal with them. So what do we have here? Ah, we have the actual boss of this stage. Oh yes, the face in the wall. I don't know what his actual name is. We're actually use the Chameleon Sting here. He'll pop out his eyes, and then he will close in the walls, and his nose will attack. He'll do the same pattern every time. You just go up the wall, slide down the wall. And each section actually has its own health bar. And like the eyes do different attacks based on what color they are. Didn't get a chance to attack him there. And he does have the teeth down there, which are one-hit KOs. But once each section does have its own health bar depleted, you will finish them off. After you do finish off both the eyes, which you usually finish off first, it'll just stay in nose attack mode. And you just kind of wait it out, and you're done. Look at this. They're nice enough to program the spikes to go away. So I'm guessing it would kind of glitch out and somehow kill you, Kaizo Mario style, if they didn't do that. Alright, so that's it for the second stage. I'm going to end this episode here. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a wonderful day.